What's going on, family? I think one of the hardest things for a lot of us is cutting off people that have really meant a lot to us. They have been the backbone of our life. They played a major part in who we are today. They have been nothing more than just very supportive as far as the things that we want to accomplish in life, what we were trying to do, and just our faith. Our faith and our relationship, and just really being there for us when nobody else was there. But now you have to cut them off, and it doesn't feel good. It's never easy, but there comes a time within your life that you have to understand that everybody has a placement. That placement doesn't mean for eternity. Some people serve a place in our life for a season, some people for a lifetime, but even those for a lifetime, you still have to realize that they have placement. You can't deal with everybody on the same level, and you got to take your time when it comes to you really being much more concerned about your health and your sanity, when it comes to you trying to improve who you are as an individual, when it comes to you much more being structurally driven with your faith and your goals. When you're trying to accomplish certain things, you got to realize that everybody can't go along with you for the ride. So how do you do this? How do you start over? How do you cut people off? And it's not so much saying that you got to do it correctly. It just really means that you got to realize that everybody's not meant to be in your life. They've served their part. You're not being rude. You're not being nasty. You just realize you can't deal with them no more. They don't mean you any good. They're negative. Their energy, their spirit, their vibe is nothing more than a place in your life that puts you at a place where you start to cringe instead of actually just being able to have them in your presence. You want to be motivated. You want to be strengthened. You're really trying to accomplish some things, and they come around and they have so much negativity. Everything about them is negative. The good, the bad, it doesn't matter what it is. But when you start talking about your goals and your prospects, nothing else seems to matter as long as they have the final say-so in your life. So how do you start? Where do you start? How do you put all the broken pieces back together, especially people that you're no longer dealing with? Well, it's really about you right now. You don't owe anybody any explanation when it comes to your life. You don't have to give them a reason why you're trying to do the things that you're doing. It's really about you having purpose in life, understanding that in order for your relationship to become healthier, your marriage to become stronger, and for your relationship with God to have much more meaning, you have to realize that there's certain people that have to be in your life. The problem is that we seem to include everybody in everything, and it's not meant to be that way. We have to understand that when it comes to your life and your purpose, it's about allowing certain people to be a part of the journey. Everybody's not going to be a part of that journey. And you have to be structurally driven. You have to be faith driven. You have to understand that in order for you to get to that place, it's going to take for you to have the right people within your life. Cutting off certain people in your life will do nothing more to put you in a better place, mentally, spiritually, and physically. I refuse to allow anybody to stop me from fulfilling the journey and the call that's on my life. I refuse to allow anybody that's going to interfere with my happiness, my peace, and my joy. Some people just want to see you as just miserable. They want to parade around you like there's so much on your side, but deep down within, they want to see you fail. And exes, people that have walked out of your life, friends that are supposedly on your side, family members that want to see you successful, well, they really don't. And as much as you want to be there for them and you want to have them a part of the journey, you can't have everybody part of the journey and be successful. It's never going to happen that way. And once you get to that place, they'll be there to say that they was there to help you along the way when they really was not doing anything else but wanted to see you fail. So I want y'all to think about that. Cutting people off is very healthy, not only for who you are as an individual, but for where you're going. Last but not least, always remember this: on a moment of your life, God is bigger than this moment, and that's the reason why we got to continue to press. Have a blessed and wonderful day.